Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 15th to the 21st. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful Saggies. How did you like the eclipse that we had in Virgo on the 7th? And how did you enjoy the 999 portal? Let me know what your experiences are. Let me know from which part of town where you live, okay? Because when I do press the heart button, I send blessings to you and where you live. So I always like to know where you live, okay? Let me get started here fast before I start the readings. The reading, I'm just taking out some oracle cards so that at the end of the reading, these are additional messages maybe, that need to come through if I don't say it in the actual reading for you, Saji. So for those of you that are wanting a personal reading right now, okay, there could be more than a month and a half wait. It could be almost 2 months because there's a lot of people that are still writing to me. I haven't responded to anybody. The only reason why is because if I start answering to one, I'm not really good with the emails, okay? So it takes me a while. Plus, I'm a one-woman show, so it takes me a long while to tackle all of them. And when I'm ready to tackle all of them, I will start writing. But before I even tackle you guys, I do have, to finish off a couple of them from the summer that I haven't because I wasn't feeling good or I was going through something was happening all the time and it wasn't the right time. And, my beautiful soul family have been so patient with me. It's like, I owe them everything. Okay. Very beautiful people to understand what took place. Okay. And waiting. But as soon as I'm finished with them, I'm going to tackle the emails. Now, if you don't want to wait, but if you do want to have an email, my email to reserve or to say, hey, add me on to your reading, all you have to do is choose one email and just send it to me. Okay, one email. Now, if you don't want to wait, then you could, reach out to Mark. Mark is a channeler. He's really good too. He could help you with a reading as well. Okay, and his website is underneath the description box below, and so is his email. Okay, now another thing, I'm being called to go on TikTok. I don't know why Spirit is calling me there. I have no idea. Okay, but I am being called to go there, and so as a fellow Canadian, I do not get paid to go on TikTok. Okay, it's not like, I don't get paid, period. Okay, to go on TikTok, especially when I do my posts and stuff like that. Okay, so the thing is, I'm verified here on YouTube, I'm verified on Instagram, I'm verified on Facebook, but I'm not verified on TikTok. So the problem is that you have to follow and copy and paste the one that I have underneath the video, so it brings you to my link. If not, if you go to TikTok and you just write Patrizia 1111, those are all my scammers that are out there. There's a lot of scammers that are pretending to be me on TikTok. I just want to warn you. So if they come to you and they're saying, they want to give you a reading or they feel something, that's not me, that's a scammer. The only way that you're going to get a reading from me from TikTok is if you come through my email. I will never communicate with you on TikTok ever. I don't. I'm not one to communicate. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. So make sure that you copy and paste the link that's here, and it's going to bring you there. Okay, and of course I'm going to continue doing readings here. That's 100%, right? I'm not going to let go of YouTube. I'm still going to persevere and move forward. I don't know where all of you are, but hopefully you're going to show up eventually, right? So if you still need to maybe unsubscribe, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to reset, because YouTube does do that. They will sometimes remove people that you're subscribed to, that like they up next or what they recommend and stuff like that. So you need to do that to all your subscriptions, not just mine. Okay, all right, because I'm always posting on YouTube. Okay, Sagittarius, let me just take another card here. These are oracle cards, like I said, that extra meanings, extra messages if you want at the end of the reading. Wow, you got 3 cards. Did you get 3? Well, you got 3. Okay, well, I'm going to take all 3. So you have I have the psychic tarot oracle card, the energy oracle card, the moon phases, and your angel numbers. I don't know why I said animal. Your angel numbers, okay? And you got 3 of them. So I'll show them to you at the end of the reading. Now we're gonna get into your reading. We're gonna look at recent past and what's crossing you, the current energy and the immediate future, what you don't see in your environment but you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. Then I will clarify the cards, and after that I will tell you advice from the universe. And if you stay tuned, at the end you get your oracle cards. Okay, all right, let's get started. Sagittarius from September 15th to the 21st. Sagittarius. You got the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Swords. I love you, are always worried. This card follows you around. The Nine of Swords. Let's look at the current energy. Got the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. Mia, how you're feeling is that you're stagnant in the Hangman. What you're not seeing in your environment, but you should be aware, is the Eight of Wands. And hopes and fears, you got the Knight of Cups. And in the potential outcome, you got the Page of Swords. In the overall, you got the Nine of Cups. Well, there is a wish fulfillment here. I see that there could be some sort of happiness around you, or you have a wish fulfillment. You have been working on yourself, okay? You have been working on yourself. This card, it suggests to you that you have to stay in the moment, okay? And some of you are already, like, you're very spontaneous. You always, it's like you have ants, you got ants in your pants type of energy where you always have to do something, you always have to move around. You know, it's like you always have to go out there, be adventurous. There's an energy of that for you, okay? And what the contrary of it is, what Spirit is asking you to do is to stay in the moment and be grateful for everything that you have, but to stay in the moment and keep working on yourself here, okay? And you are very independent, that's 100%. But there's a lot of worry and you don't sleep at night, okay? And worry is a waste of energy and time, okay? Now, in the current energy, yeah, you have many goals and you have many dreams, but the thing is, there's also sometimes a confusion, because in these cups, in these 7 cups that you have, not all of them are good things. Some of them in the cups are pretty good, and some of them are not so good, right? And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter is here now. Of course, Jupiter resides in your sign in Pisces, but now right now it's in the sign of Cancer, and it's, you know, so whatever the case is, okay, this is about money, abundance, a turning point, fate, okay, karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time. There's abundance here, okay? It could be also second chances in life. In the immediate future, you got the Hierophant. Now, this could be a relationship for some of you. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're being guided or you're guiding others here. Whatever the case is, this is about belief systems, okay? Belief systems, you know, that I need to dissolve here. What's right, what's wrong, you know, what is right, what is wrong. It's about taking the higher road, okay? There's a situation here, maybe you need to take the higher road. How you're feeling? Well, you're stagnant. You're feeling stuck. You're sacrificing here. You've been in limbo for a very long time. You've been trying to find different ways to do something over here. So there's that energy. What you're not seeing in your environment is that things are going to shift. Okay, there's going to be an energy here of shifting. Something is going to take flight. Something is going to come on. Something is going to take flight. There are going to be messages coming in. Whatever it is, something is taking flight. In hopes and fears, I feel like this is about you opening your heart. Okay, or there's someone coming in wanting to open their heart. Or this could talk also about something artistic or something that you're working on or expanding. And in the potential outcome, you got the Page of Swords, which talks about where there is communication, okay? It's about new ideas coming in for you, creative ideas. Okay, well, we have to see. Or someone watching you on social media. I have no idea. There could be like some type of spy over here, spying on you. Okay, so Sag, to shuffle. Okay, let's look at the overall. Let's look at the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Swords is following you around again. 999. Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're just like I said. You're not sleeping at night. You're constantly worried about something here. Maybe it has to do also that you don't have the. I feel a lot of you don't have the confidence to speak on what you truly desire here. Now, this is not for everybody, but this message had to come through. Okay, not having the confidence to speak your truth in what you truly want here. So some of you are really stuck in this negative, fearful energy. And for others of you, you have to stand in your power here of in ways to communicate. You have to be honest and you have to maybe things that you're passionate about here, because there is a wish fulfillment, but you have a lot of worry energy around you. You're not sleeping. What's the advice here? What's the advice here? Oh my God. They don't want you to hold anything back, because some of you are holding on to dear life to something, whether it's a grudge, a feeling, there's something that you're fixated on, and what they're asking you to do is to let that go, because there's important decisions that you have to make, and you have to be vocal about it. Okay, towards whatever this wish fulfillment of yours is. And a lot of you are maybe feeling unstable at this time. Could also be. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Wands, number 99. How many nines is there? You got 4 nines. 1, 2, no, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines. Check that out, what 5 nines means. And don't take the first thing that comes on, okay? Really go do thoroughly what the 999, the 5 nines mean. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you've been hurt. You've been hurt. There's a lot of hurt here. Some of you are not really. There's the heart chakra that has to be healed still. But yeah, definitely here. There's definitely like hurt, sorrow, grief in a situation here you've been dealing with. I don't know if you're. I don't know why. Okay, I'm not saying that you're blocking from feeling more hurt for some of you. Okay, but I do see that you've been working on yourself here. Okay, and you're very independent. Work and being in the moment here, but there is an energy of hurt. Okay, and you're exhausted with all the lessons that you had to go through. You're very, very exhausted here, and you're persevering moving forward, even when you're heartbroken, and you're still. Some of you are still people pleasing. Okay, some of you it has to do with a union as well. Now let's look at this Knight of Wands. Hangman, 9 of Cups, 6 fives, 6 fives, 6, sorry, not 6 fives, 6 nines. You got 6 nines. That's significant. And 2025 is a number 9. So you're doing a lot of completion. You've been trying to bring something, you've been in limbo, okay? You've been sacrificing, you've been trying to see something really like find every solution for a situation here. And there's a wish fulfillment. And Spirit says that you have to follow your heart. Okay, but a lot of you are overthinking about something. You're overthinking about it. Let me see. What's the advice here? The eight of wands came through. Communication is gonna. This has to do with some type of communication or something coming in, something shifting here for you, because they can't stay like that forever. Let's look at this nine of swords, eight of swords, the chariot, the nine of pentacles. Yeah, you're overthinking. You're overthinking, probably thinking negative. Okay, there's a lot of negativity, right? You're in the hangman position where you have to be there. You are making progress though, and Spirit says it's about you taking your power back. All you have to do is take your power back, Sagittarius, because you gave your power away here. You gave your power away. The tower is going to take the tower. You gave your power away, okay? In the situation, you gave it away. I don't know how. Maybe without. For some of you, it's not speaking your truth, not speaking. Not being confident about speaking what's really at in your heart in the situation here. It can be because you've been going through a lot of lessons and you're tired. You're tired of getting hurt because you are nice people, right, Sag? And what Spirit's saying is that you have to follow your heart. You have to listen to your heart, the messages that's coming in. And yeah, you are making progress. And what Spirit wants you to do is take control, take your power back here. Okay, move away from this energy and trust the process because you are making progress. Let's look at the current energy. You got the Seven of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. You're rebuilding yourself here in terms of what you want, what are your goals and what your dreams are. Okay. But a lot of you feel also at the same time, you're feeling left out. You're feeling ghosted. You're feeling alone. You're feeling like abandoned, or you're going through some type of like money issues right now, like not having enough. And what's being shown to me at the same time is that there could be an offer, it could be a loan, it could be a job, it could be, there's something coming in here, okay? There's definitely an offer coming in, and they're wanting you to trust your intuition here. But I feel a lot of you are confused at this time, okay? There's a sense of confusion. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius from September 15th to 21st. So here you go. Jupiter right now is activating. The Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords about? Six of Wands. Listen, you have to be Sagittarius. Do not talk about this. Whatever you do not talk about this unless you have an advisor, someone that. Okay, listen to me. Okay, keep quiet about your finances. Keep quiet about anything to do with what you're trying to manifest here, because I do see that, okay, there's going to be a breakthrough. There's an energy of being recognized, a reward in your community. People are going to see you like that. You have to stay quiet. I feel that you're being quiet. You have to stay quiet here. Maybe you are being quiet, but whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune, there's recognition and reward, success and victory is taking place here, and it's in your current energy. Okay. I asked again, why is the Seven of Swords is there? I think the universe wants to surprise you because you got also the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck. Like you can't get better than that. Success, victory, being recognized, reward, stability, breakthrough. Okay? Now, let's look at the Hierophant. The Moon, the King of Pentacles, Temperance. There could be a reconciliation between you and someone that's a Taurus out there. For some of you, that's a Taurus or Pisces. I have many signs, okay, of course. But what fell in here, whatever, it doesn't have to be, okay? that sign. But whatever it is, there could be a reconciliation with someone. But the moon is showing up, and when the moon shows up, it talks about where something is not what it seems, and you need to do some digging. You need to do like take a step back because your intuition is going to be tested, and you can't have an expectation, because an expectation of when it's going to happen or what's going to happen is only going to lead you to disappointment. You have to let that go. You have to trust the process. This is what Spirit is trying to say. You have to trust the process, because it's a very ambitious move. You have to move forward and pay attention to your dreams. The thing is also what I'm being shown here is that there is definitely you're healing. You're healing. You're letting go of a lot of belief systems. You're healing from marriages, maybe from some of you. Some of you are being guided, or you're guiding others. Whatever the case is, there's balance coming in, and to be patient, because there is wealth here. There is definitely wealth, okay? And there's an ending of a cycle that has been dark for you for a long time, and light coming through, or people not having your back here. And a lot of you right now are in the hermit mode, okay? There's a lot of things you're trying to figure out here. I asked, what's the advice? And they gave me the Hierophant again. So choose the higher road. Let's look at the Hangman. This is how you're feeling. You're in this hang position. Two of Swords, Star, Ace of Pentacles. Listen, again, you're undecisive about something. You're blocking your heart. If this has to do with some type of reconciliation, you're blocking your heart from it. But this person is coming in with something. It's not much, but it's something, right? But it's because it's coming in divine timing. Now, this could also mean here, like I said, you believe in miracles. Do you believe in miracles? Some people will say, yeah, I believe in miracles. But, if you say you believe in miracles, then you shouldn't be worried. You should trust the process and know that anything that comes to you in your life, people or situations, it's a mirror of you. It's all about you here. There's nothing else outside of you. It's all about you. I don't know. You understand what I'm trying to say here? So there's a miracle coming in. This is like something that wants to be granted to you. Hope, faith is going to be restored. There's money, there's a gift, there's something coming in. There's, and it's coming in for you. It's in divine timing. You're going to say, but when? But it doesn't matter when. Who cares when? It's going to come in when it's supposed to come in. You don't have control of what's going to come in for you. You can manifest it in all the way that you want, but it's in divine timing. And all you have to do is trust the process. That's all you have to do. But some of you are not trusting the process. Sometimes you say, yeah, I trust the process. But then it's showing me that you're not really trusting the process. You have to make up your mind. Do you really believe in miracles or not? Are you really trusting the process? I don't know. Let's look at the Eight of Wands and what you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of. The Empress, the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. And, okay, listen, the Ten of Cups with the World. You will find your happiness and your bliss again. You're completing a cycle. That's been a very difficult cycle. Maybe since you were born, who knows? And light is finally coming through. The light is finally coming through. You're going to the next level. Something is shifting. I don't know when. I don't know when. And even if I would know, I would not even tell you, because Spirit wants to surprise you. The universe wants to surprise you. Why should I tell you? It's going to ruin the surprise. And you love surprises, no? Sagittarius, so I'm not telling you. All I can tell you is that the Tower is coming in and something is shifting. And there's going to be abundance and new opportunities. And this is maybe inheritance or something long-term. Or this could be money that's falling off from the sky. Yeah. Money falling from the sky. Yeah. Something's coming in that, you're going to have all of this. And happiness. And going to the next level. Because why? Because you overcame all the challenges. And you're going to the next level. You are. I see it coming. Anyway. Let's look at the Knight of Cups and the hopes and fears. What is this all about? Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, perfect. Money's coming in. Things are coming into balance. Happiness, joyfulness is going to be here. Some of you are going through a beautiful transition. Okay, better times are coming ahead. Some of you might be relocating or moving. Maybe some of you are going to be traveling. There could be traveling indicated. Okay, or going on vacation. But better times are coming ahead, and things are going to come into balance. Okay, and Spirit says you have the courage and the strength to go through this. You're stronger than you think. Now let's look at the Page of Swords and the possible outcome. Magician, Hermit, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, here you go. The Ten of Cups is followed by, again, the World card. They're right underneath. At this time, when these maybe new ideas coming in or some type of communication, you manifested something. You know what you manifested. A lot of you, it's financial freedom that you manifested, wealth, okay, buying a vehicle, okay, or a home, okay, or land, health, okay, I see health, and I see healing, a lot of healing, okay, and also your abilities, sorry, your psychic abilities to evolve, okay, which I do see happening. You have been taking, or you will be taking this month. It's about you reassessing, taking time out to reassess, to refocus everything, and to manifest. And there will be new opportunities showing up here for you, and collaboration and teamwork, people coming together here. There is a strong foundation. There's definitely is. Okay, so now let's see what is the advice that the universe wants to give you. What's the advice for Sagittarius from September 15th to the 21st? Oh, this card wanted to come out. No, no, don't go back. Wait a second. There was a card that wanted to come out. I have to take it out. Where is it now? Okay, what's this one? Well, universe is saying, hey, you know what? You're making progress. Maybe you don't feel like that you're making progress, but you are making progress. And the advice is that they want you to have a leap of faith, because there will be celebration around you. There will be stability, wealth, money, estate, legacy, you name it. It's here. It's here. And what Spirit is asking you, you know what they're asking you? Is to take a leap of faith. Let's look at your cards. Okay. You got the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. This talks about a third eye. Maybe some of you are in the process of your third eye that is opening. Maybe that you're starting to seek shapes or colors or stuff like that. Please do not force the third eye to open. Let it open naturally, okay? Because there's a lot of things that people don't talk about it, but it could be scary too. It's not always like, oh, beautiful. If it opens naturally, it's the best way. But if it's forced open, it's not good. Okay, so I'm just warning out there. If you want to listen to sulfuritual frequencies of the third eye, you could. Okay, just relax and listen to it. That's fine. Okay. Maybe it's being activated. There is an emotional loss here. Some of you are releasing a lot at this time. There's a lot of hurt and pain that you are releasing. Okay, and you got balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is the full moon in Pisces. So they want you to balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, balance both. Not everything is spiritual, but actually it is. And you have to be practical about things too, yes. But we are living in a human world, in a physical world, but we're spiritual beings, coming in. We're spiritual beings. I know I have to say it, but it's not coming out. We're spiritual beings here okay, forget about that part. We're going to have to erase that part. Okay. And the next one you got is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. A new cycle in love begins. In the numerology, you got 3. So I will choose one and I'll read all 3 of them, but I'll choose one, okay? The last one that came in. You got 1221. Okay, this is about taking action. Remember, I told you about that. I'll just read what is the key words, okay? Which is moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self realization, and taking action. Then 1441, and this talks about family ties. It's about connections, friendships, romantic relationships, and family ties. And the last one, this is 1111, and this is the one I'm going to read to you. It's about high vibes. It's about change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessing and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So, some good news soon. So, these are your numbers. Okay, 11, 11, 12, 21, 12, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1. If you see these numbers this week, right? Or whenever you see these numbers, because I'm sure you're going to see them, it's going to remind you of this reading. Well, I hope that this reading helped you, Sag, in any way. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.